What's up, friends? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. And in this video, I saw him today and I decided to get him. It's going to be about Batman and Ace the Bat-Hound. I knew nothing. Well, I won't say I knew nothing. This is Silver Age Batman. And I didn't really get into the Silver Age comic books. You know, I don't have all the old comic books. Like I said in one of my other videos, I started collecting in 2002. And the ones that I collected, I mean, I got some old ones and some new ones. But I didn't really jump into the old school Silver Age versions of these characters. DC, Marvel, doesn't matter. So I just started just little by little, just starting to get certain things that just would help my tutelage and information or knowledge about these particular characters that I have grown up with. I've seen this character, I mean, this design, I mean, I've grown up with this design like many of us, where we watched the animated series, the new Adventures of Batman, the New Adventures of Batman with Bat-Mite, so forth and so on, and then we started getting the whole Tim Burton black suit and then some other various different versions of Batman, and here we are today. So this is a nice callback to the old style, and it's a cool collection, a cool collector's item to have. Didn't cost much. I got this from GameStop. I just checked in there tonight just to see what they had, and I found this, and I also found, let me see, the Batman Beyond Neo Gotham version, which actually looks way better in person, and I almost got it. But anyway, the great thing about this one is it includes Ace, the Bat-Hound. Now, Ace, I didn't realize how old Ace was. Ace has been around since 1955. He's a German Shepherd, and he was named like a model mostly after like Tintin, and he was named after Ace the Wonder Dog. So he's been around for a long time. He actually stopped being in the comics around 1964, along with Batwoman, Batgirl, and Bat-Mite. And then Bat-Mite later on, and Batgirl also later on showed up in the animated series and so forth and so on. But I didn't know that Batwoman was that old either. Batwoman stopped, like I said, in 1964, but she's been around since 1955 as well. And she was originally supposed to be like a love interest for Batman. I guess they, you know, well, as we know now, she's not like that, right? So if you're thinking that, hey, Kate Kane, she was also, like I said, not his cousin. She's his cousin now. But if you're thinking that Kate Kane was organically written to be how she is, no. She was first written to be straight. She wasn't his cousin. She was a love interest. Like I said, they must have thought that he had too many different love interests or what have you. And they discontinued her for a little bit, then rewrote her and said, hey, you know what? Let's have her be his cousin and then have her be into the ladies. And there you have it. So, in case you thought that she was originally meant to be that way, no. She was originally meant to be straight-laced woman in the Batman world, what have you. But anyway, that's enough. That's a good history lesson there for you in case you didn't know that. Look it up. Don't take my word for it. Find out for yourself. We're going to open this thing up and see what this figure has to offer. I'm really excited about this. I brought the lamp in just for effect, and we'll see how this thing stays. I'm just going to turn this around so we can see what's on the back, and that's some nice artwork right there. I am definitely keeping that. Like I told you all, I cut this out, and you know whose hand that is. That's my son. Back up, kid.
No.
Shh, back up. Now listen, this here, like I said before, you blocking the shot. I keep this artwork, I cut this out, and this is really nice. This is a collector's item right here. If you don't have a display or a comic book cover or a tin something you can put on the wall, whatever, this here can serve that purpose. So I'm definitely going to take my time and carefully cut this out because this is a beautiful piece of art right here. It says it right there at the top, Batman, Ace, and the Bat-Hound, Silver Age. So we're going to open this thing up and we're going to have some fun. All right, so he is out of the packaging. Everybody's out of the packaging, and there's good old Ace sitting there like a good boy. Hopefully he stays because he was giving me some trouble and he was falling down. Here's that beautiful artwork here, that card. So definitely something I'm going to keep. This is a cool collector's item. So I like that right there. Let's see what we have on the back. Ooh, that's a lot. So, yep, let's go ahead and read that. The 1950s was a decade of change for the Dark Knight detective, one that introduced new friends and foes. These tales include the debut of Ace the Bat-Hound, Deadshot, the original Batwoman. I told you about that, see? Kathy Kane, Mr. Zero, who would be go on to the greater fame as the nefarious Mr. Freeze, the original Red Hood, and the pesky interdimensional pesky interdimensional pixie known as Batmite. This was also an era of great inventiveness, with tales that revealed how Batman's own father, Thomas Wayne, was once a Batman himself. Check that out. How Batman became a Superman-like hero on the distant planet Zirin-R, the secrets of Batman's utility belt, and the introduction of an all-new Batmobile. Dang. See, now that's something I never knew. This is some good information. This is a good data file card right here. So definitely worth keeping. Some good information about what Kathy Kane, Kate Kane now, Mr. Zero with Mr. Freeze, and yeah, that Thomas Wayne was a Batman, not just Earth, what is it, Earth 2, Earth 23, whatever it is. Not just that Earth, but he was once a Batman himself. So that's an interesting story. I like to read about that. But anyway, it's not about him right now. Right now it's about Batman, Silver Age, and Ace the Bat-Hound. I'm curious to know about this other part, though. How Batman became a Superman-like hero on the distant planet. That's crazy. Anyway, put that down. Let's take a look at some of the features he has. He has that typical McFarlane stand. I mean, look, I actually looked at my collection today, and I got a whole bunch of these things. A whole bunch of these things. I don't know what to do with all these stands, man. So many stands. All right, let's get that out of here because he most likely was going to use that. So let's take a look. He's got his left hand. That's for holding something. Matter of fact, I just dropped his hand. Hold on. Wait a minute. All right, so he's got his left hand for, I think, holding the batarang. He's got his right hand for holding the batarang. Keep that in focus there. We've got the batarang, right? We've got the grippy hand. And see there, Ace fell over. See there? Let's put Ace over here because he's tripping. Well, maybe I'll let him sleep for a little bit. So we got the left hand, the left grippy hand. The texture is pretty nice on this. Well, not the texture, the design. I'm trying to see if I can get him in focus because I got Batman over here taking all the shots, taking the whole focus, which is fine. Yeah, there you go. We got the nice lines in the gloves. That's pretty cool. And then we've got the other hand too, the right hand, right grippy hand. And you see he's got the nice lines, creases inside the palm of the glove. Really nice and detailed. I appreciate that. So McFarlane did a good job on this. But we're going to take a look at the figure and see what all he did. And then, of course, we're going to look at good old Ace. Matter of fact, let's look at Ace right now because Ace has very little. So, look at Ace. German Shepherd. Come on, let's focus. Focus. There we go. Because Batman is taking everything right now. Well, let's see. All right, I know what we need to do. Let's go ahead and get Batman out the shot. Because he is taking up the focus. All right. There we go. So, there's Ace. And he is, man, he looks mean, but he's a good boy. He is just out there ready to defend his owner. Kind of like my dog. My dog was helping me out today. So, let's see. Nice sculpt. No articulation. This is it's tempting. Seeing that I have Ace now is tempting to make me want to get Crypto. That ugly Superman with the Crypto. I don't like it, but since I have Ace, I might as well see if I can get him. But people like Crypto. They like him a lot, especially since that figure is so freaking ugly. That Superman. It's gonna be hard to find a loose Crypto. So maybe I can find him. Maybe. But this is a cool looking Ace here. Oh man. So yeah, no articulation at all, just a nice looking dog. And you can't do anything except make sure he is posed on an even platform so he can just stand. And he does stand nicely when you have an even platform. So we'll just see if I can get him to stand right here by the lamp. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Right there. Right there. Ace, you might have to go somewhere else. Matter of fact, we're going to put you over here. I'm going to give you to my son. Let him play with you for a little bit. All right. Now let's take a look at Batman. Now, this guy looks good. Looks really, really good. I like the colors, man. Like I said, this color scheme has been with us for so long. And, I mean, it just does it. It's done right. I would get the Adam West one because there's some other ones I'm going to compare. I got the Nightfall Batman over here, and I got the Dark Knight Returns Batman over here. And they all have that same color scheme. But this one has a lighter blue color here. See? All right, let's take this lamp out of here because the cape. I didn't realize that cape was going to do this.
We keep driving.
All right, so we're going to take a look at the cape. Or take a look at the articulation here. I'm going to need my... Hold on 1 second. All right, so let's take a look at the torso crunch first because that's the first thing that I'm just looking at. I can't really get my eyes off of it right now. Okay, so we can look far back, but not that far back. The arching is okay. It's a natural arch. He's got this... This is straight up superhero style, this old school look of just sticking your chest out. That's what it looks like. I mean, it doesn't really look like he's arching his back, really. Look like he just has his chest just out. But his head doesn't go back far either. He's just... I don't know. I mean, it just looks like he's just standing normally. With his head up high, looking like I'm a hero. Looking like he's looking at the bat signal. That's what it looks like. Like he's just looking at the bat signal, ready to spring into action. Old school bat symbol, really cool. Can he go forward? Can't even go forward much. So he's just standing there on the rooftop, looking down, and then looking up. Looking up at the symbol in the sky. All right. So you have his arms, double jointed elbows. No heat up necessary, but there's his elbow. You may not like it, but that's what he's got going on. Ugh. All right. Let's look at the cuffs. Straight blue all the way through, obviously. So you don't have any breaks here. But there's his articulation with his wrist. See that? So yeah, if you want to do a nice look, nobody's going to be punching like that. But you see that. If you cheat the camera a little bit, it looks like he's going to do a nice right cross. There. Bam. Punching the bad guy. That's all right there. Without turning the bicep too much, it looks like he's about to deliver a nice punch. With that nice little turn. Okay, I appreciate that. So then the rotator cuff is doing fine. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's not sticking out too far. Because, some of these figures, they have the rotator cuff that sticks out way too far. But this one is doing what it's supposed to be doing. And, of course, it goes all the way around. That's easy stuff here. So we know that's going to happen. I don't think we really need to take off the hand. Let's just take off one. Let's take off one and have the grippy hand and see how well that batarang holds in the hand. Because one thing that's really annoying about some of these Batman figures, these figures can't hold the batarang for nothing. Like, why do you have it? Yeah, so many batarangs. Like, we can't even hold these things. See, and here we are. We are facing a situation where I can't really hold it the way I really want to. So he's holding it like he's giving it to somebody. Like here's a chip or something. So I don't know. You can kind of have fun with this. Maybe make it look like he's about to throw it. I don't know. I'm not really into it. It's cool to have. All right, that looks a little different. There we go. I'm not really into him having a Batarang because they don't do much. I mean, it's cool for him to have one. I guess he would need one. So, yeah, keep him coming. But, I don't know. You just have to use your imagination how to kind of make it work. I think I kind of want to take that hand off and put a grippy hand on. No, I'll leave that on. Okay, so what are we looking at? Let's look at the legs. Double jointed legs. He can go this far back. Typical McFarlane stuff, right? Can't kick his own behind. But look at that knee. Articulation. Okay, see that diaper right there, or his briefs. That's a pretty good. I like his briefs on this one. It has nice gift. And it has this nice natural bunch up right here. Nice looking bunch up. See that? That is all right. And then let's naturally let that go back down. No gaps. It's very clean. It's just when it goes up, you see that little, part of his leg. And going far up, that's what you saw, just, with his knee bent. Now this one is straight. That's as far as he can go. Back, not too far. Not too far at all. So, okay, that's fine. Look at the color of his utility belt, man, and the sculpting of that. It's really cool. I like how that looks. Even from behind, everything is done with care. The back, okay, let's see. This is a wire cape. It's that, not really cloth. It's something else. I'm not sure what this is or what you want to call it. But let's look at the sculpting of the back. Nice sculpting, nice lines, creases are good. You got the nice muscles on the back, so he's definitely been working out. Great musculature there. Nice, man. Really nice. But yeah, you see this is shiny. Real shiny cape. It's got the wire here so it can be up. And that's cool. Really nice looking. Really nice for this thing to be up. But it is like some of the other capes that people don't like, especially with that Batman Reborn, the Dick Grayson one. It doesn't come all the way over. But this Batman didn't have that. He didn't have it to where the cape was coming over and he was really looking that mysterious. I mean, at times he did in the 60s, but I mean, it was really more so, let's just see him out there flying with the cape out there like this. You see that? That's how he was mostly. Even with Adam West, he wasn't covering himself with the cape. It wasn't that kind of dude. He was mysterious, but they didn't explore that part of him, that mysterious part of him that much, or that imagery that much. This blue on the trunks is really nice. I'm trying to see where there it is, right there. It's right there on the artwork. You see that blue right there on the side? Really nice. That's cool. A nice attention to detail. You even see the utility belt. You see the square on the utility belt? It's like McFarlane said, hey, I'm going to do this one right this time. With the black right there. And you see it's got the little lines right there, if you can see that. That's nice. Man. Yo, McFarlane did his thing on this one. You got to give him credit. He did his thing. 99 is what this was? Hold on. We got something on this cape. We got something on this cape. Okay, see that? What is that? What is that? Oh, wow. I've never seen that before. I almost pulled out the wire. What? All right, I got to carefully cut that off. That's a new one. Never seen that before, but here you are. First time ever. If you've never seen this before, check this out. You see that? It is a plastic piece that is connected to the wire. Watch, I'm going to pull it out just a little bit. Just a little bit. See that? Now, there's the wire. See that? The wire. Why? I'm going to put that thing right back. And we'll cut this thing off. because somebody missed out. But that is the only issue I have. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. It's like the wire is extra long over here, but it's short over here. See this? Is this the only QC problem I'm going to have? It's not a problem, honestly, but because the wire's up here, the wire's up there, it's fully connected. It's just it's shorter here, but longer on this side. What is that about? Why would you do that? Who messed that one up? Like, that's a small oversight because it doesn't affect the look of the cape at all. He can still do it. You just cut that thing off and you're good. But, I mean, what happened? That was wild. All right, so are we done looking at the look of them? Is that it? Like I said, good color. Can he look left and right? Okay, see, he's not going to look left and right that hard because it's that easy. Because look at his neck. He's got that nice musculature on his neck. So him turning left and right is not going to be something that is going to be that easy. Because of that, you see that? How his neck is? He's got that musculature in his neck. So turning it is... All right, so maybe that was just me. I don't know why it was easier now. Maybe because I had to just loosen up a bit. Okay, it comes up a little bit. It like comes down to sit and then comes up a little bit. Maybe that's what it was. It's still tilted a little bit too. All right. That it? There we go. That's a good look. That's a good look. Hold on, let's get this thing in focus because that's a good look. Solid look. I like that, man. This is a cool looking figure. Ah, that's nice. All right, so let's just do some comparisons because I want to know what you think, and I want to see how this is going to look compared to some other ones. So let's see. I'm going to have him stand here. Let me see if we can do something with this cape. Maybe I can make it a little bit cooler or come up some. That looks crazy. How are we going to make this work? It does come over this way. So it can come over like that. That's nice. I mean, it's shiny and it has a serve a good purpose. It's long too. Let me see how we can make this work. Let me adjust the camera a bit so you can see how long this cape is. Look how long that is. It's not like Batman 66 long with Adam West, but it's still long. It's right there. This is about as long as the other one should have been. Well, no, the Batman 66 cape should have been shorter, especially from the show. But look at how long this thing is. But it's not too long to where it's like too much. The 66 cape is too much. Now, some people cut that thing short and what have you. But this is nice because it droops like that. It lays down on the ground, on the floor, whatever. And it's even on both sides. So that is not bad. I can deal with that cape being that long. All right, so let's have him stand over here. And we're going to bring out favorite, homeboy, Nightfall Batman. The size is pretty good. They're the same size, same height. That's what I meant to say. The body sculpt is pretty much the same. You see that little crease right there on the right? He's got the crease right here on the right. I mean, it's the Nightfall Buck. You see that? Crease right here. Crease right there. This is the Nightfall Buck. But he looks good. Looks good. They changed some minor different details here. See that right there? It's a little different. Just a little different. Not too much. His pec is what I mean. It's just a small little detail. But then again, maybe they just, didn't make it as pronounced over here because of the assembly line it was on or what have you. I don't know. But yes, same buck. Same buck. But you see the cape is a little different on the collar. And this is, of course, a plastic cape. So, yeah. I'm glad McFarlane is going with the capes where you can actually do something with them. So if you want to sit them in a vehicle or what have you, it looks way better. But, this thing looks good to just stand just standing on your shelf or what have you, looks great. I like the way this thing looks. So let's move this over. But you see the colors are a little different. That's a little darker blue. This is a little more lighter, shinier blue. And then let's bring out the epitome of getting too old for this. That guy right there. That's pretty cool. I like him. But you see how he looks. Same color scheme. Nobody has this buck. I don't think. And that looks nice. So you've got 60s, you've got whatever time frame that one came out with. I apologize. I didn't research that one. And then this guy, old school dude, Batman Returns or Dark Knight Returns version. There's that platinum version that's out there with a darker look, but I didn't care to get this one. This is where it is at right now. Like I said, I got Batman 66, but there's no reason to bring him out. This is just comic, accurate looking Batman. Pretty nice. What else do we got here? Is there somebody else that I can bring out? No, I think that's it. So let's see. Ace can come over here. Let me part with Ace, please. Thank you. My son over here holding Ace for dear life. Like he's going somewhere. All right. Okay. Stand up, please. And then we got Ace. Okay. See, you're going to cause problems. Ace, man. Bring it in, Ace. It's always the animals, man. Always the animals. Animals, man. They're a blessing. And I'm not going to say they're a curse. They are just an absolute blessing. Yes, they are. I love my dog. So, there we go with Ace. Let's see if we can kind of get him in focus here. There we go. Ace is here in front of his owner. And this is a cool look, man. I definitely like the fact that I have his head without the bat, the cowl on this one. But, man, yes, that is it, man. That is a cool looking collection of and different variations of this particular color scheme and character. I really like this. McFarlane did a great job with this one. I enjoy this particular character, this particular figure. I was happy I was able to see it. I just stepped in that game. And matter of fact, I got him at a GameStop that hardly ever has anything that I want. So that was a plus. They had this one, and like I said, they had that Neo Gotham Batman Beyond one. But man, that's great, man. This is really, really cool. And this one doesn't have a cloth cape. It's all plastic. Look at you, man. Look at you. Move this card out the way. He's going to fall because of the way this thing is set up. Anyway, I'm just going to have you stand right there because that's a good picture. That's a good picture for both of them, all of them. And I'm probably have that be the thumbnail. But I think that's it, man. I think that's the end of the video. Hey, kid, you like this figure?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, cool. Yeah, so we both like it. And this is a great addition to the Batman collection. Let me know what you think. Remember, guys, have fun collecting because collecting is fun. And we out of here. Peace. Say bye.
Bye.